Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast channel. Yes, I'm outside. I went to the park from my lunch break, and I'm going to do a little video. We're going in with Modern Witch Tarot. How are all of you guys doing, my lovely Aries? Let's see what energy we have for you guys for love. Tell me about my Aries in love, all the Arians. Hello, Aries. What can you tell me? What are we getting into with you guys for love? Ooh, somebody is forgetting about love altogether and really focusing on their self, or focusing on their self because something didn't go right in a situation with maybe a earth sign. For sure, King of Pentacles could potentially be a Capricorn. So let's see what's going on. But I'm definitely focusing heavily within the self and having to let go of love. This person could be letting go of you so they can focus more on their self and their stability, and they feel as though having like love in the way is creating more of a burden, and they're starting to just kind of transform what is important to them at this current moment. Not to say you're not an important person, my Aries, but this person, you could just be something they don't need to focus on. You guys know how it is. If you are in a relationship with somebody, it's great that you can give them your focus, but you also need to be able to focus inward on self. So let's dive in a little more. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles coming out for my Aries. What is this stubborn, focusing on what really, really, really makes me happy. 10 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to figure that out, and possibly you're just not where you want to be, or the person you're dealing with is not where they want to be. And until they get to that point, it's almost like they can't feel comfortable enough to open up. They're like, I'm halfway there. They don't even know, because they're at the 5 and they're at a loss. Like, they don't feel as though what they have is enough, and they're wanting to get into this energy. So I feel like they're sitting about at the halfway point, and they can't understand why, because they consider themselves, I think this is someone you're dealing with. This person really heavily considers themselves, to be this king, or this is what they're wanting to get into. They could only be at the 4 of Pentacles right now and the 5 of Cups, but they're wanting to get to this point. Definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn man or Taurus, but Capricorn or Taurus, either one of those. Page of Wands and the Hierophant. I think that this is something that you possibly saw coming in, that you were going to have to work on some things anyway, or that this person, you might have known this person had some stuff that they had to work on, but maybe you thought, like, it's cool, it can be worked on together, it can be worked on, amongst each other. Tell me about Page of Wands and the Hierophant for Aries. What about this? Love? The Star. Yeah, I feel like you had a lot of hope in working through these things with this person. Like, you had for me at least, possibly talked to them, had a lot of good conversations with them, helped them understand. You've been very understanding about what it is they need to do, and you had a lot of hope for this, or to be able to bring this forward. This person also could have had a lot of hope that they would be able to manage this, and maybe they're realizing that they just can't manage love also, so they'd rather release love and really focus inward on self, inward on building self up is what I'm getting. But they have hope to do it. Yeah, the person you're dealing with, I'm definitely getting earth sign, masculine, definitely is wanting a new offer, wanting something different, could be looking for just a new opportunity elsewhere, and it's really difficult for things to progress when someone's searching for something. It's the same pentacle, searching for that pentacle, searching for that next leg up to move them, into different status and stature. Searching for that place that's going to bring them a lot of happiness, internal joy. Again, the search was for like 10 of Cups and the Sun. Like, look at that. That's like happiness altogether. So it's a constant search for that happiness for you guys. And I feel as though you're not able to reach into it just yet. because you have to take care of a few things. You know that you need to work on some things. And I don't think it's a bad idea to release love in order to work on self if you feel as though you don't have what you need to give into both things the way you should. It can be selfish. But if you are cross-watching, or if this is you, the Aries, having a hard time opening up because you're trying to work on something, just remember too, like, if that person cares for you and they accept you, they potentially can accept that you are working on things, and they maybe can accept boundaries. Tell me about this 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the block is just that you haven't been going after it. 10 of Swords and 2 of Wands. You've kind of been, I almost think this is like the end of you not getting things done. Like, now you're like, it's crunch time. I have to work on this stuff. If I want to have my 10 of Cups, I got to let go of the energy of not planning, not prepping, not doing. I feel like this is the end of procrastination for some of you guys in order to have that. It seems so weird that this is like career based, but it's like career and love, because it's about letting go of love. Yep. And you're going to have a lot of strength to do it, because you actually do care about the connection, I feel, or you appreciate it, but you do know it's going to take strength for you to independently walk forward, my Aries. This is 2 cards, independently walking forward, like strength, almost like leaving that lion behind. A little crazy. Could be leaving behind because this person has given you strength in order to do it. Yep. And you just want to get to this point. 10 of Pentacles, ultimate financial situation, credits in order, everything is all good. You really want that. And I think until you get that, you're not going to be open to love. You're trying to allow love to let go so that you can build in other areas of your life. Man, let's all go on the empowerment deck. Let me figure this out really quick. What is exactly the block? Wheel of Fortune. I think your block is that you've known you needed to let the situation go in order to progress. You've known that you weren't ready, if you think deep down. And I think that you've just been so hopeful of having that it's kind of slowed things down. Yep. Tower. Definitely. Slow things down, and now you are going to have to let all of this falter. I'm not surprised, because you just haven't planned. You haven't planned like you needed to, and I think that things are going to erupt. You could go through some sort of like rough patch due to the lack of planning that you have done, but that's okay. Let's get advice card for you guys. This is the Lantern Oracle deck. And now the noises in the background, guys, I'm sorry. I'm at the park. You guys already know I'm at the park, so nothing should shock you at this point. So, advice. Circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. When I tell you we're going to go through a little bit of a moment, it's going to be a little tough, but this is where some of that clarity is going to be into quake about what you need to do that you haven't been doing yet. And I feel like all these Zooms happening is just an omen that once this happens, it's going to set you off. You already understand what you're going to have to do. And then the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So just understanding if you are having to let something go, or if someone is having to let you go, that's okay. It's okay for those things to happen. It's a new beginning either which way. Every ending is a new beginning, and you transform and you grow and you move on, okay? This is for both of you in this read. So my Aries, if this is you, I'm sorry, but I hope that you guys have a just fantastic month. I'm sorry if the situation is coming to a head, but if it is, it's likely going to be for your best benefit, because if someone's not ready for you, you have to let them go and release them until they can be, okay? And if you're not ready for someone, vice versa. They should be able to release you until you can be ready to be in something, okay? I will talk to you all later, my beautiful Aries. Thank you for tuning in with me. Subscribe.